Hey, I'm Krista Wax. You are listening to MSP Sound on KFAI, and I have Annie Fitzgerald with me. Hey,
Hey, Krista. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
hey, Annie. I'm so happy that you're here. This is great.
It is. It is great.
It's great. I'm still glad we're doing these Zoom interviews. It'd be nice to see you in person, but it's nice that we can still do this.
I agree. I think we have to embrace some of the technology, the technology that came out of COVID. We have to embrace some of it. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. So unfortunately, we're not here to talk about Zoom, but this is not a Zoom commercial.
True.
But we are here to talk about your brand new single, Under the Moon.
Yes. Thank you so much for spinning it and for helping me kind of get it out there more. Excited that it's out in the world finally.
Absolutely. How did this song come together?
Well, I started writing it around. I have this practice with friends, and I enjoy honoring the cycles of the moon. I usually do like a full moon and a new moon ceremony of sorts every lunar cycle. And there was this group of women, mostly women. Sometimes a man would come, which was nice, but mostly women that we would get together and we would kind of sit in circle and find out what was going on with everyone's lives and different things, some joyful things, some challenging things, and during the new moon you set intentions, and during the full moon you release things, let go of things, and there's lots of times there were fires and journaling and intention setting and burnings of things, and just a lot of community and togetherness and connection and healing, and which I definitely missed during the pandemic. It's not as fun doing all of that by yourself, but but it's just it's become a really important practice for me as I go through my own healing journey, and so I kind of wrote it about this group of, of lovely humans that I know.
Wow, that is beautiful. I haven't heard of a practice like that. That sounds, I'm going to be a little bit more in tune with that next go round.
Yeah, I study with an astrologer named Tiani Nicholas, and I love her work very much. And she just around astrology and things, she's kind of helped me sort of I don't know, honor it and really appreciate it a little bit more. So yeah, it's a beautiful way to kind of check in with yourself, you know.
Absolutely. And no one knows, but we had a pretty intense, it wasn't that intense, conversation before. So it probably sounds like something I should be doing.
Yes, I feel like you should. I feel like you would. I feel like you would like it.
I think so too. So did you write and produce and put this all together during COVID? Was this just
I finished the song during lockdown, in Marchish, Aprilish, and then I was going into the studio for a project that I was involved in called Me Too Minneapolis to record the song for that compilation that came out, and I was actually doing I was waiting to work with one producer for that, but I had just finished Under the Moon, and I played it for our beautiful friend who has since passed, Jessa Roque, who went by Gambler's Daughter. We had a fundraising concert for her, virtual concert, and I played it. And as soon as I was done, my dear friend and producer Matt Patrick texted me and said, "Annie, that song, like that really moved me." And I said, "That's so funny." But it's really not, because the universe works these ways where I said, "It's funny, I'm waiting on this other producer, but it's not happening. And would you be open to me coming in and doing the Me Too Minneapolis song, and then we could do this while we're in the studio." And so that's how it kind of came together. Matt produced it, and then my friend and guitarist Steve Bosmans came in, and we wore our masks, and none of us at that point in time, like, we all have small kids, so everyone was like getting their groceries delivered, and we were in that fortunate position where we weren't going anywhere, so we knew and felt safe about it. But I'm so happy with the way that the production came out. Matt is just a genius and a lovely human. So it's been really fun to, yeah, just to get it out there. And then I ended up holding on to it for some time. And I'm just really glad that it's out.
Very nice. Oh, I can't imagine how difficult this quarantine was just for all you musicians. I think I say it to pretty much everyone I talk to for the show. I just so much sympathy because, oh my gosh, you all, I mean, it was shut down and y'all didn't complain. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of stress and struggle around it, but you weren't out protesting saying open the venues or let me go. You weren't part of that group.
Nope.
You all right, you all respected what was going on and it was just such a hard time. So
yeah, it really was. I think I tried to look for the gifts around all of it, and I think that the self-reflection time was really good, and learning some of the new technology was good. I'm so grateful though to be out in the world listening to music next to real humans, in real life, not real humans, but you know what I mean. And just to be able to play music again for people is just, there's a whole new level of appreciation. There's a whole new level of like stress and anxiety that used to go around like doing the show and promo for the show and all the things that like I just am so much more chill about now, because like what really matters is not all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm just super grateful that we're out playing.
And speaking of that, you have a couple of shows coming up. Great. I mean, that was a great lead in, Annie. Like you're a pro at this.
I did it on purpose.
You did. If I ever need you to fill in, I'm going to call you. We have a couple shows. The first one is this Friday. The 30th Pop in France.
Yes, that is correct. Pop at 50th in France. Katie Vernon, who is amazing, singer-songwriter, is curating this series. And I believe my set is at 4, and then Robert Wilkinson is playing at 5, and I'm really excited to hear him too. It's going to be really fun.
That is a great lineup. Katie has been doing just an incredible job with the curation of that whole.
Super grateful. I think it's so awesome. She's so great, and I'm really grateful that she asked me to be a part.
Yeah, so that's a fun show coming up, and then the next week,
August 5th, I am sharing a bill with my dear friend Sarah Morris at the Hook and Ladder Under the Canopy series, which is outdoors and magical. And we are both bringing our bands. I have not played with my band since October of 2019. So there is going to be it's just going to be a big old love fest. It's just going to be, there's going to be so much joy, and I just can't. I'm practicing, looking through my set list and seeing what songs we want to do. And I just have like a permagrin on my face thinking about being surrounded by all of my lovely friends who play with me. So I'm excited for that. And then Sarah and I are going to sing harmonies, and it's going to be really fun. I'm very excited about that. And there are tickets still available, I believe, through the Hook website or on my website, AnnieFitzgerald.com.
Oh my gosh, probably not for long. I got to get my tickets. That's going to be a great show.
Really, really, really looking forward to it.
Oh, I bet you too. Oh, that's going to be so good. I love that you're going to both be on each other's sets singing.
It's the most fun. We used to do it all the time because we would jump in her car, her van named Martina, and drive Martina around and tour and sing on each other's stuff all the time. And actually went to a show that her and our dear friend Matt French were playing, and she brought me up to sing one of the songs with her, and I couldn't look at her because I was going to cry. I mean, there could be crying too with the joyful tears. But yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. So come join us for some joy.
Yeah, some outdoor music, great lineup. And the Hook and Ladder also just doing a great job with.
They are killing it. They're doing such awesome things. They like embraced so many. I mean, they're just doing so well, and I'm so happy for them, and I'm grateful that they're gonna have us.
Absolutely. Anything else happening? I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah.
And that's okay if not. But
Yeah.
I got to ask. I have to ask.
Yeah. I've got some other shows coming up. I just am, booking again at the Astor for indoor shows, which is exciting and all of the things. So there's some things coming up, and then I'm actually making some plans to go back in the studio, hopefully with Matt, and record a couple more singles, maybe an EP. I don't know yet, but that feels exciting too.
That's very exciting. That was actually what I was hoping to hear was really recording again.
more new songs. Yeah.
Yay. That is fantastic. And where people can find Under the Moon on all the streaming services or
all the streaming services, and it's over on Bandcamp as well, and yeah, all the things. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Congrats on the new single and the upcoming shows.
Thank you so much, Krista.
Exciting. And yeah, thanks for coming on the show. It's great to meet you.
Thank you for having me. It's great to meet you too. I hope I get to meet you in real life.
Me too. I think that can be done.